Magnus has launched flexible hybrid mode of homeschooling that combines both structured academics with guided mentoring and community support. With increasing parents' support and students' engagement, now we are expanding across pan-India. Magnus is India's young leaders institution, and leadership begins when the child is allowed to learn with freedom, clarity and confidence. Homeschooling in India is a complete guide for the parents. Homeschooling in India is not only legal but academically valid and increasingly recognized. Homeschooled students can access the same academic credentials as traditionally schooled children, opening doors to college admissions, competitive examinations and professional careers. So there are two primary recognized pathways available to Indian families. Number one, NIOS, National Institute of Open Schooling, India's government recognized board under the Ministry of Education. Number two, IGCSE, International General Certificate of Secondary Education. It's globally recognized Cambridge qualification. Let me first speak about NIOS pathway. NIOS is the National Institute of Open Schooling. It's India's premier distance education board operating directly under the Ministry of Education, Government of India. It established in 1989, NIOS serves as the largest open schooling system in the world, providing flexible yet rigorous academic programs. So government recognition, fully authorized by the Ministry of Education with autonomous status. Certificates carry the same weight as CBSE and state board qualifications, valid across all states and union territories of India. So where NIOS certificates are accepted: higher education, admissions to Indian universities, colleges and polytechnics, competitive examinations like UPSC Civil Services, state PSC examinations, medical and engineering, eligibility for NEET, JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, government employment, all central and state government positions, private sector corporate recruitment and professional certifications, diploma programs and vocational training. So NIOS certificates legally equivalent to CBSE and state board certificates for both class 10 like secondary and class 12 senior secondary levels as per Supreme Court directives and Ministry of Education notifications. Age criteria for NIOS enrollment. Secondary level means class 10 equivalent, minimum age 14 years completed as of 31st March of the examination year. Maximum age, no upper age limit, learners of any age may enroll. Prerequisites, no formal class 9 certificate required, open to all eligible learners. Senior secondary level, class 12 equivalent, minimum age 15 years completed as of 31st March of the examination year. Maximum age, no upper age limit, adults may also pursue certification. Prerequisites, must possess class 10 certificate from any recognized board like NIOS, CBSE, State Board or ICSE. So important note is, age is calculated strictly as of 31st March of the examination year. Students younger than the minimum age cannot appear for examinations regardless of academic readiness. Subject selection, NIOS secondary class 10, select between 5 to 7 subjects based on your child's capacity and goals. So there are 3 groups, Group A, Group B and Group C. Group A, languages, choose minimum 1 language here and add core and electives. Core subject comes in Group B and electives comes in Group C. NIOS recognizes India's linguistic diversity by offering 14 language options. Student must select at least 1 language, though they may choose 2 or more if they desire. If they want to study more languages, they can also choose. English is most commonly chosen, Hindi and Sanskrit classical language. So, if the student's mother tongue is different, Urdu, Marathi, Telugu, Gujarati, Bengali, Kannada, Odia, Assamese, they can choose their mother tongue to study here. Core academic subject Group B. This comprises the fundamental academic disciplines that form the foundation of secondary education. So these subjects align with the national curriculum frameworks and prepare students for higher secondary studies. Mathematics. It comprehensive coverage of algebra, geometry, trigonometry, statistics, and mensuration. Essential for students planning science, commerce, or engineering streams in class 12. Number systems and operations, algebraic expressions and equations, geometry and mensuration, statistics and probability. Next, science and tech. Integrated science covering physics, chemistry, biology, and technology includes both theoretical concepts and practical components with mandatory experiments. Physics, motion, energy, electricity, chemistry, matter, reactions, elements, biology, life processes, ecosystem, technology applications. Next, social science encompasses history, geography, political science, and economics. Develops understanding of Indian society, democratic values, and global interconnections. So, Indian history and freedom movement, geography and natural resources, constitutional values and civics, basic economic concepts. So, most students pursuing traditional academic pathways choose all three core subjects alongside their language selections. However, NIOS flexibility allows students to skip any of these in favor of elective subject from the group C. Elective subjects comes in a group C, offers diverse elective subjects that allow students to explore specialized interest or develop vocational skills. These subjects can complement core academics or provide alternative pathways for students with specific talents and career goals. Economics, home science, painting, Indian culture and heritage, business studies, psychology, data entry, environmental science. So here we can mix the subjects. Students can freely combine core and elective subjects based on their interest. For example, student might take English, Hindi, mathematics, science and psychology, creating a personalized curriculum that is impossible in traditional schools. Now let us see subject selection for senior secondary means class 12. NIOS Senior Secondary Program provides even greater flexibility and specialization opportunities. Students can choose traditional stream-based combinations or create unique interdisciplinary combinations that match their career aspirations. Minimum 5 subjects, maximum 7 subjects. Same like class 10th. Language requirement, at least one language compulsory. Stream flexibility, mix subjects across science, commerce and humanities. Prerequisites, valid class 10 certificate is required to appear for class 12 standard. Unlike traditional school that lock students into rigid stream combinations, NIOS allows extraordinary flexibility. A student interested in medicine but also passionate about economics can take physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics and economics. It's a combination impossible in conventional schooling. Language options. NIOS Senior Secondary offers comprehensive language programs designed to develop advanced reading, writing and communication skills. Students must select at least one language, though taking 2 languages is common and beneficial for competitive examination. So, English, essential for higher education and professional communication. Hindi, widely useful across India. Urdu, classical literature and cultural significance. Sanskrit, ancient language with philosophical depth. Regional languages including Marathi, Bengali, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, Punjabi, Gujarati, Odia and Assamese. So why language matters? Because strong language skills enhance performance across all subjects and examinations. So many universities require English proficiency while regional languages connect students to their cultural roots. So consider taking both English and one additional language for maximum flexibility. So science stream subjects for class 12th. The science stream prepares students for medical, engineering, research and technology careers. NIOS science subjects are designed to meet eligibility requirements for competitive exams like NEET and JEE. Physics, chemistry, biology and mathematics. Environmental science. So physics, mechanics, thermodynamics, electricity, magnetism, optics and modern physics. Includes mandatory practical experiments and project work essential for engineering experience. Chemistry, physical, organic and inorganic chemistry with extensive practical components, covers atomic structure, chemical bonding, thermodynamics and organic reactions required for both medical and engineering. Biology, botany and zoology including cell biology, genetics, ecology, human physiology and plant systems. Compulsory for NEET and medical college admissions, includes practical examinations. Mathematics, calculus, algebra, trigonometry, coordinate geometry, vectors and statistics. Critical for engineering entrance exams, can be combined with biology, for dual preparation. Environmental science, ecosystems, biodiversity, pollution, natural resources and sustainable development can substitute for one science subject while maintaining eligibility for most programs. So common science combinations for medical stream: English, physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics. Engineering stream: English, physics, chemistry, mathematics, computer science or environmental science. For research stream: English, physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, environmental studies. Commerce stream subject: NIOS senior secondary. Commerce stream equips students for careers in business, finance, accounting, management, entrepreneurship. These subjects form the foundation for professional courses like CA, CS, the MBA and BBA. Accountancy, business studies, economics. In accountancy, financial accounting principles, double entry, bookkeeping, preparation of financial statements, partnership accounts and company accounts. It develops analytical and numerical skills essential for commerce careers. Journal entries and ledger posting, trial balance and financial statements, partnership and company accounting, computerized accounting basics. Business studies, principles of management, marketing, finance and entrepreneurship. Covers business organization, planning, directing, controlling and contemporary business environment. So nature and purpose of business, forms of business organization, marketing and consumer protection, business finance and management. Economics, microeconomics and macroeconomics covering demand supply, market structures, national income, money, banking and Indian economic development. Develops critical thinking about economic policies, consumer behavior and demand, production and cost analysis, national income and GDP, money, banking and fiscal policy. So typical commerce combination: standard stream, English, accountancy, business studies, economics, mathematics. See, this fifth subject, maths, highly recommended for competitive exams and better college options. Students can add a sixth subject like psychology, computer science or regional language in this. Next, third one is humanities stream subject like arts. Humanities stream nurtures critical thinking, social awareness and understanding of human society, culture and governance. The subjects prepare students for careers in civil services, law, journalism, social work, teaching and research. Political science, Indian constitution, political theory, governance systems and international relations. This is essential for UPSC and state civil service preparation. History, like world history, Indian freedom movement, medieval and modern periods. Develops chronological understanding and analytical perspective on historical events. Geography, physical and human geography, Indian geography, map reading and environmental studies. Includes practical components and fieldwork. Sociology, social structures, institutions, change and Indian society. Examines caste, religion, family and contemporary social issues. The psychology, human behavior, cognition, personality and psychological disorders, increasingly popular subject with applications in counseling and HR. Philosophy, logic, ethics, metaphysics and Indian philosophical traditions. It develops reasoning abilities and ethical frameworks. So popular humanities combinations are UPSC preparation track, English, Hindi, history, political science, geography optional, sociology or psychology. Liberal art track like English plus regional language, psychology, sociology, philosophy, optional, economics can be taken. NIOS senior secondary also offers some vocational subject to provide practical skills and career oriented training alongside academic learning. These options are ideal for students seeking employability skills or planning to enter specific professional fields directly after class 12. Number 1, early childhood care and education. Child development, nutrition, health and educational activities for children aged 0 to 6 years. Prepare students for careers in preschool education, daycare management and child psychology. Number 2, tourism and travel management, hospitality, travel operations, tourism, geography and customer service. Opens doors to careers in hotels, travel agencies, airlines and tour operations. Number 3, computer science, programming fundamentals, database management, web technologies and software applications. Combines theoretical computer science with practical coding skills. Next, library and information science. Library organization, cataloging, information management and digital libraries is suited for students interested in knowledge management and library careers. So NIOS unique flexibility allows students to combine traditional academic subject with vocational courses. For example, a student might take English, psychology, sociology and early childhood care, creating pathway towards child counseling or educational psychology. Now let us check about NIOS examination pattern and assessment. Number 1, tutor marked assignments. Compulsory written assignments for each subject submitted to assigned study center before deadlines. Number 2, practical examinations mandatory for science subjects like physics, chemistry and biology and some vocational courses. Project work required for selected subjects like environmental science, social science and vocational subjects. Next, final written board examination. Theory paper conducted at designated examination centers across India. Critical requirement means without submitting all tutor marked assignments TMAs by the specified deadline, students will not receive their examination hall ticket. TMA submission is non-negotiable and must be planned carefully. Okay, assignment preparation tips. Start assignments early. Don't wait until deadline week. Follow prescribed format and word limits strictly. Submit through registered post or in person at study center. Keep photocopies and postal receipts as proof of submission. Check study center notices for exact submission dates. Next, passing criteria and marks distribution. NIOS employs clear and transparent passing criteria. Understanding these requirements helps students focus their preparation effectively and reduces examination anxiety. Minimum passing marks 33% each subject. Theory paper 33%. So, minimum requirement in theory plus practical combined, you should have 33%. Per subject without practicals, theory paper 33%. So how marks will be calculated here? For subjects with practicals, like example science subjects, theory examination 70 to 80% weightage, practical examination 20 to 30% weightage, combined score must reach 33%. Per subject without practicals, theory examination 80% weightage, tutor marked assignments 20% weightage, combined score must reach 33%. So important points here: grace marks. NIOS may award up to 1 to 2% grace marks to help students achieve passing threshold in individual subjects. If a student fails in 1 or 2 subjects, they can reappear for those subjects in next examination without repeating past subjects. NIOS offers flexibility to appear for remaining subjects over multiple examination cycles. Improvement: students who wish to improve marks in any subject can reappear and the better score will be considered. Next, very important topic: NIOS examination sessions and registrations. NIOS conducts public examinations twice annually, providing regular opportunities for students to complete their certifications. Understanding the examination calendar and registration process is essential for timely completion. April-May session registration should be November to December of previous year. TMA submission January to February. Examination April-May. Result will come out in June or July. October-November session registration will be in May or June. TMA submission August-September. Examinations October or November. Result will come in December or January. If you wish to understand more about NIOS and homeschooling in greater depth and whether this model is right fit for your child, then connect with us for the detailed discussion. Stay tuned for part 2, where we will explore about IGCSE pathway. Let us choose education with clarity, purpose and direction.